Hi, I'm Jupiter. Welcome. I wanted to sit down with my Citadel Oracle and see if any messages need to come out for the collective. See if there's any messages. Oh. That's too many. Let's see what we have. I keep getting a lot of cards at once. So I guess this is what we're going to get. So we have the musician with inspiration and gratitude. And we have the smith. This is overthinking and taking action. And the captain for taking command. This is really a card of teamwork and working together, about how when you are in command, how important it is to work together. And then we have the pathless. This is for difficult decisions, and it can be a lack of direction. So I really feel like with what we have here, you've had some type of inspiration, and there's something that you're really inspired to do, and you're really excited about doing this, but you're also really overthinking the situation, and maybe you're supposed to be working with people, but you're really taking on most of this effort. You really are feeling like, since you're the one with this idea, and you're the one who has come forward and shared this idea with everyone, that you need to be the one taking on the bulk of the workload. And you're not relying on everybody else who is there to work with you. And you're really struggling because this is creating a situation where maybe you're so overwhelmed that you're losing direction. There's really a sense of being asked to rely on others around you in order to find your path. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards from my Erethereal tarot. We can get that out. See what might be needed. So we have the Three of Wands, and this is actually a card that speaks about being on one side of a situation and knowing you need to get to the other side. And it's really about the work that it's going to take to the other side. This can also mean that there is a leap that needs to be taken, or some type of a jump that you need to take in order to get to where you need to be. Let's see what else we have. What type of direction is needed? The Six of Wands. Oh, I don't know if that was... that card is determined to come out. The Three of Cups. These cards are just flying out. Okay. Oh, and we've got another one falling out on the bottom. So we have the Queen of Wands, Temperance, and the Page of Pentacles. So the Six of Wands is actually about this support network that you have, and maybe this is some type of support that is working behind the scenes, or some type of support that you're working with. There's a lot of people who are working with you in this situation. And then we have the Three of Cups, which speaks about community. So there really is, having these two cards come out at the same time, there's really this sense of being supported by your network, being supported by the people that you're working with, or your family, or your friends. You have a great deal of support. And then we have the Hanged Man, which is about standing in place. You maybe have this support around you, but you're hesitant to move forward with their support. And we have the Queen of Wands. And typically the Queen of Wands to me is someone who is very, very driven and very artistic in nature. But in this deck, I almost feel as though she is so like burning so brightly that she's burning herself. I don't know if you can see on screen, but the side of her face has actually been burned. There's some damage here. And she's actually on fire. Her clothes are on fire. And then we have Temperance. So there really is this sense of you are burning with this artistic nature, this drive, and you need to find this sense of balance. Stand still, actually. I really feel like you need to stand still, take another look at the situation, find your balance, and really reach out to your network, reach out and find your support. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is really about that beginning to find a sense of balance, really finding a sense of being grounded. With the Pages, this is someone who's very young and just beginning. There can be a sense of almost like a teen, actually, or someone who is beginning anew at some situation. So I really feel like you are someone who has a great deal of knowledge and you really know where you are going, but you don't know how to rely on the people around you. And I really feel like you are kind of at this standstill because you don't know how to ask for that help that is needed. There really is a sense of burning yourself out here. You have this idea and you're so driven, but you're finding it difficult to work with the people around you in order to get to where you need to be. And it's very interesting because I just realized on here with the Three of Wands, this tree behind this figure is actually on fire too. So there's really this sense of fiery energy within this reading. And there's a very opposite energy that I'm getting of fire and water, or fire and air with the Temperance and the Hanged Man. There's a very airy sense with these two cards, actually. So there's really this sense of needing to gain balance throughout this whole reading. Let's see if anything else needs to come out. So we have the Nine of Cups, Judgment, and the Queen of Swords. So you're right where you need to be right now. You may feel pathless. You may feel like you can't possibly get there. And with the Queen of Swords, there is actually this massive drive and wanting to push forward. But I feel like with these cards, you have what you need and you're coming into what you want. You're right there. The Nine of Cups is really about that accomplishment and having everything that you want coming to you. And when we go through the minor arcana, when we go from the ace up to the 10, there's a progression. And as you reach forward in each stage, there is the sense of you could go forward, but you could fall back. And with Judgment here, I really feel like there's this sense of you're pushing ahead and you're so driven and you're almost there. But if you don't take a step back and look at what you're doing, look at the people around you, there's really a sense of burning yourself out. And with the Queen of Swords, there's a lot of smoke around her, actually. I know this is the suit of air. The swords are representative of air. But after seeing the Queen of Wands, I really feel like there's almost a sense of if you don't rely on the people around you, you're going to burn yourself out with all of this creativity. So this reading really is about maybe feeling like you can't reach out, but not realizing that there are so many people around you who are so willing to support and help you. So this really is a call to reach out to your community, reach out to your friends, maybe your coworkers if this is some type of a work venture. Maybe this is something that you're stepping out on your own and maybe you have so many ideas but you don't know how to put them into action. So you're almost at a standstill with this energy and this creativity. You don't know where to put it. But if you reach out to your community, they're going to be the ones who help you achieve what you are looking for, what you are trying to achieve here. And really, if you think about it, when I think about it, actually, when I see Judgment standing with the Nine of Cups, there's really this sense of you're being judged on your actions. Are you worthy of what you're coming into? Are you able to withstand the next steps? And a lot of times people think that they need to do it all on their own. But everything I'm seeing here is asking you to rely on the people around you. Don't try to take this all on your own, because there's almost a sense of the fire being put out if you continue to try to carry the load yourself. I think this is the end of the message. I'm not really getting anything further. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave me a like, and I hope to see you next time.